Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to episode 4 Behind the Yellow Tape. This is our mid-season finale. So this is our 4th episode, mid-season finale. We got an awesome show for you guys today, so please stick around and see what we got for you. Deanne, you ever watch Mythbusters?
I have. It's actually a great one.
You like it?
I do.
Awesome. Well, I got a treat for you today.
Oh.
We are going to be busting a myth of our own today on the trades. With us today, we got Mac Beaton. He is the director of CTE. We are glad to have you today, and we would love to hear more about what you do. So can you just start off by telling us what exactly CTE is?
Well, I'm all for it, busting the myth, because career and technical education, which is what CTE is a lot of people used to think about this as the vocational programs in the schools. We have come a long way from what we used to be, but the good thing about it is the trades are still the trades. And we're preparing young people for those jobs that are out there that are, employers are looking for students coming out of schools with the skill sets to be successful in the industry. And career and technical education, I have a little catchphrase I use. We do everything from teach young people from your nails to get you out of jail. If there's a job out there, we're covering it.
Good.
And,
that's awesome.
I love that. That's good.
Hey, all of those different industries are starving for talent.
Absolutely. When you look at, for years in education, we've thought everybody had to go to college to be successful. And at no point in time are we saying no to college is a bad option, but college is an option at the right time. A lot of companies will continue your education while you're working for them, and they would much rather have someone coming in with a basic set of skills that they're investing their time and energy in and their money to help them get the college to go along with their career. So you become a productive employee of that company right out of high school, and basically 4 years later, instead of being $200,000 in debt, you're $400,000 to the good.
Granted, there's great success stories with college educations also, but plenty of people that college just isn't their path.
So going off of your program for CTE, how do y'all select the students for y'all's classes in y'all's programs?
Well, it's interesting. There's actually a process starting as early as elementary school. Then when they get into their first 2 years of high school, they can specialize just a little bit more. And then their junior and senior year, they have an opportunity to apply for the ACE centers. When the students apply, what we're really looking for, it's not the straight A student, because the straight A student is probably most likely going to move on to college and be successful. We're looking for that student that is trying to figure out, why am I going to school and what does all this mean to me? And we're looking for the student that might have a passion, because just like an employer wants to hire an employee that will stay with the company, we want a student that comes into our program and excels, because that's where they want to be.
Absolutely.
So how do you get those students excited about the program?
We run summer programs. For instance, we build houses in Henrico County, and we actually run a summer program, a building trades summer program. And that's designed for students that maybe have never thought about, I want to get into the trades. So it's really an exposure. And during that summer program, the number of students that get excited and turned on about what we're doing, because it is truly hands-on learning. Everybody just wants to get in front of kids and talk. Yeah. Well, that's all teachers do all day long. Right. We talk to kids, but if you get in front of kids and let them do something.
Yes.
One of the things I was wondering about is, it's one thing to get the students excited about it and give them an opportunity to get to know what the trades are like, but how do you get to the parents? How do you get them to reinforce that when they go home?
Well, it's interesting. We recently, about 4 years ago, changed the name of our technical center to the ACE centers. Okay. Now, the ACE is an acronym. It stands for Advanced Career Education Center. And the reason for the name change is because the ACE centers are now specialty centers. And parents like bragging rights just like anything else. So,
yes,
and my child got into the communications specialty center. My child got into the performing arts specialty center. And then 4 years ago, when we were looking at the specialty centers, the definition of a specialty center was a place where a student could go earn their high school diploma and then really delve into something much deeper that they love that you couldn't do at your regular comprehensive high school. And when we're sitting there looking, well, gee, the first specialty centers in Henrico County were the technical centers. You got a diploma and a jump start on a career pathway.
So what's new with CTE? What are y'all doing new in Henrico?
I think one thing that was kind of different last year, we did the first letter of intent signing day.
Oh, wow.
Where the students,
Sounds like a college athlete thing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it was
so this is
based
really
on
cool.
that.
Yeah.
And part of that is, in Henrico County, we've always celebrated kids that go off to college. They, have a day where they wear their college jersey or whatever. We celebrate the kids that are going into the military, but then there was the kids that were just going to work. And that phrase, just going to work, just drove me crazy. And then another thing that's new we're actually doing a podcast in CTE. And matter of fact, Mitch Haddon will be on air
We'll definitely
featured
put
tomorrow.
some links in the bottom here for you to be able to connect with that podcast also.
And that's another way. How do you get the word out about what's going on
Always
and
the
the
struggle.
neat opportunities and exciting opportunities that are out there for young people? And we've been very successful. We're getting ready to build a new ACE Center right over off Staples Mill Road.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
because for the last 7 or 8 years, we've been turning more students away than we've been able to accept into our program. So
That's amazing. That's
amazing.
That's
That
truly
is.
amazing.
So going off of that, how can ColonialWebb sort of help support CTE's efforts amongst their students?
Well, one of the big things are things like this. This is a great way to help. That it is truly a partnership, and we've got to continue. All of us as a team have got to change the image of the world of work. That it's not something that we should dread. It's something we should be excited about and look forward to.
Myth busted or what?
I mean, I think it's safe to say that the myth is busted. If there are any questions out there, though, please don't hesitate. Reach out. Let's talk about them. We can get back together if we need to.
Yeah, something that doesn't get discussed enough. And Mac, we appreciate your time so much, man. Thank you so much for coming by. Keep doing the good work out there. We need people like you to help these kids out and help out, obviously, the parents, too. It sounds like they need to push in the right direction as well.
I appreciate everything y'all are doing and the support.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, back to it. Our favorite segment that we have so far, it is the score. Right now, the girls are up 1-0. Guys ready to make the comeback?
You know it.
There it is.
Yeah. About that. We'll see how it goes.
All right. So today's game is a little twist on heads up. It is going to be anything that's industry related. You guys get the chance to ask questions to your partner until you get a no answer. So it's yes or no questions only until you get a no. As the gentleman, obviously, we're going to win, so we'll let them start off.
Ladies first.
Do you think I know this word?
Yes.
Okay. Is this word a job title?
No.
Bam. All right, bring it around town, boss. That's you.
Oh, we're ready?
Yeah. Start broad. Like,
Just
what
start with the
category
letter
is
A.
it? Like, what category is it? No, it does not start with the letter A.
I was gonna say vowels or pairs or letters.
All right,
Okay,
back
does
over to you,
mine
Deanne.
start with the word or the letter S?
No.
Okay, these are terrible questions. Start with like a category. Start with a category.
Is it related to plumbing?
Yes.
Is it water?
Yes, kind of. Water's involved?
Is it below ground?
No. Good question.
Is my word a tool?
No.
So
Is
not-
mine above ground?
Yes. That is a very redundant question.
Is it related to a bathroom?
No. That is a good question. That narrows it down. There you
Okay,
go.
is it a gas?
Does anyone want to help me out with that one?
I mean, it's possible. So I'll give you a
So
yes,
you're-
but
yeah.
it is possible.
You're on the right track. Yes.
Okay. So is it a substance that would have to do with one of the trades?
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
Is it ammonia?
Yes.
Get out of here, dude.
No
they
way.
cheated for sure. They cheated for sure.
What, Cody?
You were the
Reflective surface, guys.
All right.
Surface.
All right, man. We're gonna have to go ahead and give that one to the girls again. Girls now up a
You should have had
solid
it on your
I
forehead.
should have. All right, that's okay. Very well done. Very well done. That's all I have to say.
So
It's hard to beat that. It is 2-0.
It is.
that means we win.
All right, guys, that does it for us here on episode 4. Like I said, it's our mid-season finale. The guys have been very disappointing so far. I don't really have much to say about that. Do you guys want to
Try
gloat?
to come back next time.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe.
So second half of the season,
Doubtful.
Cody.
We got it.
Comeback time. All right. As always, like, subscribe. Please use the comments. Question us. Give us anything. We'd love to hear from you guys. Anyways, that's us signing off. What's your favorite part about being water?
I'm gonna have to go with the cool shirts. And maybe all the selections of the hoods that I can pick.
There you
I'm gonna have to go with those.
You got a little personalization on them too? Or?
Yeah,
See?
all the way.
That's awesome.
And for the apparel. Yes.